What's going on, everybody? TonyPizzaGuy here, back again with another video, and you're seeing something that's a little bit different, and that's because today we're going to be talking about WrestleMania 34, and we got a huge lineup on the card. We're going to run down the whole card and go over my predictions here. I wanted to include gameplay for WWE 2K18 because I wanted to show off this match, AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura, which I believe will be the match to steal the show. But that's hard to say because there's so many good matches on the card. We have 13 matches on the card for WrestleMania. There's so much going on here. We have 3 on the pre-show, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, maybe 11. And we'll talk about the 11th match possible on there. So, first off, when we run down WrestleMania, we got to run down the card here real quick. We have the pre-show, which has the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. We have the Women's Battle Royal, and then we have Cedric Alexander and Mustafa Ali for the vacant WWE Cruiserweight Championship on the pre-show. Also, we have Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns for the Universal title, AJ Styles, Nakamura for the WWE Championship, Miz, Seth, and Finn for the Intercontinental Championship, Randy Orton, Bobby Roode, Jinder Mahal, and Rusev for the U.S. title, Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax for the Raw Women's title, Flair and Asuka for the SmackDown Women's title, Sheamus and Cesaro versus Braun Strowman and his partner to be determined for the Tag Team Championship. We have Usos, New Day, and the Bludgeoned Brothers for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. We have Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey versus Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. We have Daniel Bryan and Shane versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, and maybe, possibly, to be determined, we don't know, Undertaker, John Cena, but we'll have to see about that one. And maybe an Elias match. Maybe add another one there. We're going to have like 18 hours of wrestling going on there. Before we get into this, though, I want to name off the participants for the announced ones for the Women's Battle Royal. We have Sasha Banks on the Raw side, Bayley on the Raw side, Mandy Rose, Sonya Deville, and Mickie James are all on the Raw side announced thus far. Doesn't mean more people. This is only 13 right now. And on SmackDown, we have Becky Lynch, Liv Morgan, Naomi, Natalya, Ruby Riott, Sarah Logan, Alana, and Carmella on that side of things. What I think for this is I think we're going to get 20, 15 maybe. I don't know how many people are going to be involved with this, but that's what I think. Going on for the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, we have Dash Wilder, Scott Dawson, Baron Corbin, Mojo Rawley, Ty Dillinger, Matt Hardy, yes, Dolph Ziggler, Fandango, Tyler Breeze, Goldust, Heath Slater, Rhino, Zack Ryder, and Primo Cologne. And I'm thinking we'll probably get Bray Wyatt in here as reincarnated to be something else, but we'll have to see on that one. So, starting off the show, we need to talk about that Women's Battle Royal and who I think is going to win that one. Based off of everything that's been going on, the main focus here is Bayley and Sasha for their little rivalry they got going on right now. And I think we'll probably see Bayley or Sasha winning this whole thing because this is really the only main story that's going on. I mean, yeah, we have Ruby Riott and the Riott Squad and that stuff going on. Becky Lynch should deserve this kind of thing. And then we also have like Carmella, who has the women's Money in the Bank briefcase. But I think either Bayley or Sasha should get the win here. Their story is pretty much the only one that matters right now on this whole thing. So I'm going to pick Bayley or Sasha for this one. Let me know what you guys think. And then on the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, the only person I really think that's going to win this is going to be Matt Hardy, or if we get a Bray Wyatt returning as a different character, maybe, possibly. Because of he went into Lake reincarnation, but I think Matt Hardy might be the only one that I could see winning this whole thing. Makes sense. Or Dolph Ziggler based off of his U.S. title debacle thing going down there. So Matt Hardy or Dolph Ziggler, I think on that. Now, a lot of people are sleeping on this match, but Cedric Alexander and Mustafa Ali have been killing it on 205 Live. If you guys haven't been paying attention, you got to go back and watch 205 Live. Mustafa Ali is just the greatest thing going today. I can't even explain how awesome Mustafa Ali is. The 054 is the greatest move of all time, and he's just lighting it up over there. I didn't think I was going to like Mustafa Ali, but the way they've built his underdog story, oh my goodness, I'm loving it. He's got awesome promos he's cutting as well. Cedric Alexander was a shoo-in to win this title because of what actually went down with Enzo, and we thought that he was going to take the title from Enzo, so a lot of people think Cedric is still going to win this whole dang thing and get the Cruiserweight Championship. So it's a deadlock here on who I think should win this. Honestly, I'd love to see Mustafa Ali, but I think they're really going to go towards Cedric Alexander to win the whole dang thing. That's what I got there. Let's go a little bit mid-card stuff here. Miz, Seth Rollins, and Finn Balor. This is another one that I think could steal the show. I mean, these three going out there stealing it. Finn and Seth on Raw, if you watch their match, they were like killing it. And Miz was getting excited on commentary. But for this, I think it's time for The Miz to step away from the WWE for a minute and lose the championship. That would give me the reason to think he's going to lose. But a lot of people say, you know what, Miz might just be playing. They might just be playing that up, and then The Miz could keep the title and do whatever and go away for a minute. We've seen Brock take his title and go away for a minute, so that could be that. Honestly, what I'd like to see is to see something like... to me, it really doesn't matter who wins this match because I'll be excited either way. I know this match is just going to be one of those card-stealing matches there, though. But I think Seth Rollins could get it. He had that whole thing with Jason Jordan, whatever. We don't talk about that. But Finn Balor, if they do the club and they make the club strong, I mean, you have no real focus of the rest of the Balor club there. Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, they're not really featured prominent on this show either. So kind of... put them by the wayside. But Finn and Seth have always been going out there. They've been killing it. They've been doing their thing. So I don't know. If I'm gonna have to pick this, I'm gonna go with Finn Balor just because the club and all that going on. But anyway, The Miz probably gonna drop it to do his thing. Then over on the SmackDown side, we have U.S. title with Randy Orton, Bobby Roode, Jinder Mahal, and Rusev. I think it's keen on us right now that it is Rusev Day, and Rusev Day needs to win this championship. Rusev Day is so good. If you could do some sort of custom championship for that, I think it would be sick. I think Rusev's the most over one out of all of these. Bobby Roode's kind of floated by for me. Randy Orton, he's good or bad. Jinder Mahal, I still like the dude, but let's get real. He's not in a serious role right now. So I think Rusev and Rusev Day needs to get the win here on this one. Now let's take it over to the women's side here with the Raw Women's Championship, Alexa Bliss and Nia Jax. This whole feud has just been fat jokes, which I'm not a huge fan of, especially with Mickie James. She complained, I believe, about the Piggy James stuff in the past, and she didn't really like that. So, I gotta say, why are you doing this? I mean, I guess it's like a storyline here, whatever. I say this match goes like 5 seconds. Nia Jax squash match wins the title. That's the way I would do it. Alexa Bliss needs to get her butt whooped for all the mean things she's been saying about her former best friend, and that's how I would do that. Up here, we got Charlotte Flair and Asuka for the SmackDown Women's Championship. This is another card-stealing match here. I really think this one could definitely steal the card here. Asuka and Flair are two phenomenal athletes in the WWE. Charlotte's probably one of the best women's champions as far as wrestling ability goes, and then Asuka there as well. I do think there's a possibility that Carmella could cash in. Again, I think the way that I would do it here, let's just do this. Let's make things interesting. Charlotte Flair, right? She could retain the championship and have Asuka lose her losing streak. That's the way I would do it, because you don't really need the streak to make Asuka strong. I mean, Asuka's already awesome, and if Charlotte can do that, and then maybe the next month Asuka could get a rematch, or you could have Charlotte win, and then you could have Carmella cash in, take the title, and then you get a triple threat the next month with Carmella, Asuka, and Charlotte, if that's the way you want to throw that one down. But I think Charlotte retaining would be interesting, and I think getting rid of that streak would be cool. But if you want to have a dominant Asuka and have her win that championship and then continue to have her reign going on, you could do that as well. And also with Asuka, you could have Carmella cash in and steal the title from her. There's options. There's options. But I think that Charlotte Flair retaining, if they're just not going to have Carmella cash in, right? Have Charlotte retain, and then she ends the streak. That's the way I would do it. Now we got tag team title match coming up here. Sheamus and Cesaro versus Braun Strowman and to be determined. Currently, we don't know who Braun Strowman's partner is. I'm guessing we could probably predict the Big Show, Big Cass. There have been rumors of, other people coming back in. I think more likely right now it's Big Show. He signed a brand new contract. It makes sense to have Big Show show up. Oh no, 2 big men against Sheamus and Cesaro. But I think what you need to do is whoever Braun Strowman's partner is, they kind of have a back and forth at it, and that ends up costing them the championship, and then you can have Cesaro and Sheamus retain the titles. That's what I would do over there. On the SmackDown side for the tag titles, we got the Usos, the New Day, and the Bludgeon Brothers. This match is going to be another one that's going to steal the show, because these guys are going to kill each other. The Usos are going to go out. The New Day is going to go out. The Bludgeon Brothers are going to go out. And it's just going to be a huge, awesome time right here. I think what you got to do is put the Bludgeon Brothers over and put them down as a legit tag team right now, because they basically killed the New Day and the Usos. And I think that it's time to put them over. That's what I would do there. That's exactly how I would make it. But that's just my opinion. Bludgeon Brothers over there. Brother. So then we got our other tag match we have here is for the Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey versus Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. Now, the thing about this match here, sorry, I had to let the dog out of the room. The thing about this match here is that the Usos, New Day, and Bludgeon Brothers are going to have their match be a big show stealer. But this could be a show stealer for the casual fans here. The Kurt Angle, Ronda Rousey, and the Triple H, Stephanie McMahon. A lot of people say Ronda Rousey has to win, right? Ronda Rousey has to win in her opening debut match here on the main roster, right? I'm not so sure that's true. I think you could have Kurt Angle take the pin here for Ronda Rousey, and that could make Ronda Rousey a little bit sour on Kurt Angle and do something a little bit different with that character. I think, honestly, the smartest bet on that is to make Ronda Rousey lose, because as you heard Stephanie McMahon, she's not good at dealing with losses. So I think you make Ronda Rousey lose as Kurt Angle gets pinned by Triple H, making Ronda Rousey still look good, but Kurt Angle cost him the win, and Triple H pedigree, boo, we hate you all. So that's the way that I would make it go down. I mean, you could have Ronda win, yay, good story, feel-good moment for WrestleMania, yada, yada, yada. That's probably the way they're going to go, but I would take that risk, have Ronda lose, because of Kurt Angle. That's how I would do it. And then we have another tag match for the casual fans here. Actually, hardcore. I don't know who this is for. But the return of Daniel Bryan. Yes, yes, yes. Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. If Owens and Zayn win, they will be rehired to SmackDown Live. That's right. It's going to be the Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn show, and that's what it's going to be. I think Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn have the best stuff going right now. The return of Daniel Bryan is going to be so huge for that. I'm excited for it. Honestly, what I would do is I would have Owens and Zayn lose, because then they could go to Monday Night Raw, be fine with that. Have Daniel Bryan get his WrestleMania, Yes-O-Mania moment, and the crowd will go happy. That's how I would book it down. Daniel Bryan, Shane McMahon get the win. Kevin and Sami are like, Yes-O-Mania all the way. There's that. Then we have the match that's probably going to steal the show, probably should be the main event, but it'll probably be not main event, would be AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura, the one you've seen on the screen here. If you know what they did at the Tokyo Dome and they killed it before, they're going to kill it here. It's going to be one of those dream match, WrestleMania matches that's finally going to happen. It's going to be for all the pure wrestling fans. The pure wrestle fans are going to go crazy here, and it's going to be great. I think you got to get the title of Shinsuke Nakamura. Finally put him over the moment here. Give him his WrestleMania moment. Get him that moment like, okay, Shinsuke Nakamura, he is finally there in the WWE, and he has made it to where he needs to be. So that's what I would do. Nakamura over. We have Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns. The only way I see this is Roman Reigns going over. Brock Lesnar has pretty much destroyed Roman Reigns leading up till WrestleMania for the Universal title. And I think Brock looks great. Brock says if he loses, he's out. He's going to UFC. And I think that's more intriguing there. If you do have Brock win, I mean, you could, but then where does that leave Roman Reigns? I think Roman's going to get his WrestleMania moment again, yada, 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 yay, yay, yay. Brock Lesnar goes to UFC. Keep things interesting. If you have Brock win, I guess you could take that title to UFC anyway, but I think Roman's moment is here. Let's do it. They've got us cheering for Roman Reigns now. People like it. Getting Roman Reigns to get beat up by Brock Lesnar was a smart move. Then you get those casual fans that love Roman. Get that going over. So we also have another contest here that we're not so sure about, and that would probably be Elias. He's not booked on the show yet. Some people say he could be in the Battle Royale. There are rumors that he's going to do some sort of sing and dance here, do an Elias concert, and then we could lead into The Rock coming out, interrupting Elias, and then lead into Jeff Jarrett coming out with the guitar. There's so many options here, but I think Elias and The Rock are going to have something here. Maybe Jeff Jarrett getting involved, like I said. So those are all the cool things there. And then finally, we have Undertaker and John Cena. I'm going to be a betting man here and bet on the match happening. The match is still going to happen at WrestleMania. We're going to see that match. It's going to happen at WrestleMania. We're still going to get Taker and Cena. It's going to happen. Mark my words. Taker's going to answer at Mania. We're going to have the match. You don't need to announce the match right away. We got so many good matches on the card. I'm super hyped for WrestleMania, and that's all I'm going to say about that. So let me know what you think. This is the big brain buster here. Do you think Cena and Taker is actually going to happen at WrestleMania? I want to know your guys' thoughts in the comments below. Anyway, guys, if you do enjoy this, WrestleMania is coming up on Sunday. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah, so awesome. There's Shinsuke Nakamura, the winner here and new WWE champion. You guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Make sure you hit that like button. If you do enjoy this, subscribe if you're not subscribed. Consider turning on notifications if that's your thing. And as always, I'm TonyPizzaGuy, and we'll see you in another video.